Hey guys, been gone for a minute, but I'm back with another review and comparison. So, just recently got the iRobot, the Roomba combo, the i5, which is a vacuum and mop. And we're gonna compare that to my Wise vacuum, which I did a video on several months ago. And that has worked just fine. I wanted this one for the mopping feature. So we're gonna do an unboxing, setup, and compare the two. So let's get this out the box. So right away, there's the i5. And we have charging station, power cord, extra filter, here's our paperwork, instruction manuals. And underneath all of this, saying that this does mop. Get it out. I have a drip tray. And last box, which says open after robot setup. This should be our water tray. Yep. Yep, this is our one for our mopping. And here's our microfiber pad. They only give you one, but it is supposed to be able to machine washable, easy to clean, but I probably will be ordering an extra one just to have on hand. All right, so we got it out. Get rid of this box. And let's take a look at it. So there's the water tray, charging station. We'll connect that in here to it in a second. Let's get a good look at it. So, here's our iRobot i5s. And let's get the Wise set up here. Go side by side. So, i5. The LiDAR on top is a lot bigger on the Wise, so that's it for the robot. Both of them have bump guards to keep it from bumping into stuff. Let's turn it this way. This is the front. The bump bar. They have sensors on the bottom. This one right here in the front. Should be one here. Keep it from going into stuff. Let's get it flipped over. So on the bottom of the Wise, you can see you got your edge brush, which they're very long, but they do the job. And you got sensors on the bottom. Your roller, as you can see on this one, it does pick up hair and stuff. It will go to carpet, any floor. But it's about time for me to clean that roller off again, but I do have extra rollers. You got the wheels, turning wheel, which on the iRobot is about the same, but you can see the rollers on this should be tangle free, so shouldn't have the hair. They do come out. To clean them if you have to. You just lift up here and they lift out. Just like that. You got your edge brush here, which just like the Wise, it does hit the wheel, but that's not an issue. They are replaceable. Got sensor here, 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 and over here. So it has the sensors. This says it uses the AeroForce cleaning. Here's your collection tray. Over here, you just press in on the side, and it comes right out. If you're gonna do the mopping portion, you take that out, and you put this one in. The robot should pick it up that you have switched. This is where you put your cleaning solution, water or cleaning. I did buy with it. It's right here for the initial clean, but that fills up in there. This does vacuum and mop, so actually you can just leave this one in. I'll probably swap it out as I do it. It goes in like that. Then there's a hook on the bottom of your mop pad right here. It slides. Also Velcro, it slides in that hook, keep it in place. And as you see, it has Velcro. Keep everything nice and snug on there while you're going. So, initially it says not to put that in until after we do the initial. So what we'll do is I get it all set up here and then get it initialized. That back on, let it map out my room, and then we'll compare. Some of the reviews on it said it was loud, probably no louder than my Wise, but the Wise does have 3 settings where I can change it. The iRobot does not, so we'll take a decibel reading with both of them running at different times. See just how loud the iRobot is, decimal-wise, and how loud the Wise is, decimal-wise. Excuse me. So, what we're gonna do now is nice and sleek, easy to clean off once it gets dusty, just like my Wise. Now on the Wise, the dustpan is here at the top. You just lift the top. They bring a little tangle tool and brush and a little storage area so you can sweep it out, clean off the roller. Here's your dustbin. Both do have a HEPA filter. You can see the Wise is a lot bigger. I have to check. Once I set up the iRobot programming, the Wise, I can put on a schedule and I can have multiple floors. So I use this for my downstairs and my upstairs. And the upstairs is carpeted, and I have a map stored that does the downstairs and then a map for upstairs when it does it. iRobot, I don't know. We're gonna find out though. So now we're gonna use the quick setup guide here and get this set up, and then take it for a test spin. So don't go away. Quite interesting to see how it does going underneath the couch when it gets that far. So we're gonna let this run, let it map the downstairs here, and be back when that's done. Okay, Mr. Roomba did a pretty good job of mapping out. It took a little over 30 minutes to do the entire downstairs and kitchen area in the initial map, but that's not bad. And as it goes, it does learn. So this is what the map looks like. I'll get it put up there. Hold on. Did a pretty good job of mapping out the downstairs. And got everything named. So now we are ready and there's the map. Got it all divided up into 4 areas. So now we're ready for the very first vacuum and see how it does. So we're going to vacuum everywhere. And I will, once I start it, we'll see what the decibels are. So let's start the first vacuum run. There we go. It says it's traveling. With the Wise, it actually shows you on the map where it's at. So it says it's discovering and cleaning. So let's see what the decibels are. And if I can find it out. There we go. And that's with me right on top of it. Isn't too bad. So if I go into another room, it drops. It's picking up me walking. So there we go. And I would think if I was upstairs, I wouldn't hear that at all. Well, I would expect for it to have some noise. I didn't think it would be totally quiet like some people. It's not that loud to me. As you can see, it's getting underneath that little shelf. Only thing with theirs, you can't set no-go zones if you don't want it to go somewhere. Like the Wise, I can set a virtual wall and it won't go in that area. With this, you can't set any type of zones like that. On the map, I can track exactly where it's at. With the Roomba, I can't track where it's at. So now, that's on the strong high suction for the Wise. And we'll take a decibel reading. It's not too bad for the high speed on the highest. So now we're going to take the dust tray out. And there we go. Take this out, which I've already emptied, and we're going to swap it with the mop head, which is pretty good. It's washable, pretty real good Velcro on it. This is where you fill it. It says max 210 milliliters, and we're gonna use some of the Bravo Jet, so we get this filled up and we'll be right back. Alright, so we got it all filled up. Drip tray is intact. Get this hooked in. Right there, and then just rotate it in. It should recognize that it has the mopping head in there. Alright, let me grab my phone so we can start it up. All right, it picked it up that the combo bin is detected. It's ready to mop and vac. So it will vacuum and mop the floor together. So we're gonna made a few favorites. So we're gonna say everywhere. And let's get it going. All right, starting. And there we go. I do see some moisture on the floor. Vacuum's up front, vac is in the back. All right. We're gonna let this go, see how it does. Initially, it took about 45 minutes for it to do my downstairs, so I'll be back as soon as it's done. All right, guys, it finished. It took about 47 minutes to mop the floor, vacuum and mop. It did approximately 422 square feet in 47 minutes. The green areas represent everything. And by the way it looks, it did a really decent job. Okay, so this vac is not self-emptying, so you do have to empty it out. When done, I'll leave the solution in there, and I still got in there. It's about a third full, and let's see what the pad looks like. The sink, yeah, it's not that dirty. Did a good job. So we will pour out the remainder of the solution. And there we go. Get that poured out. And let's see how much more dirt it picked up. So it did pick up, that's about how much it got. So get this emptied out. All right, we'll get the pad washed off and get it all ready for the next time. So, all right guys, so that's it. In the meantime, we'll put just the vacuum pad back in. Vacuum bin is back in. Wires is back down here charging. And we are ready for the next go around. All right guys, until next time.